Hello everyone, welcome to match 3 of our Stompy League. We are unfortunately 0-2 at the moment. Come up against a couple of rough matchups and not had the best opening hands, which seems to be continuing. Okay, so we've got no lands, so we're going to have to throw that one back. Haha, magic online. Oh yeah, so we got no lands again. So we're going to have to mulligan down to 5 cards here. Opponent's keeping on 7, so that's just not good for us. Okay, we can keep that. What do we want to throw back here? We'll ditch Scourge, we'll ditch Rancor. At least we can get 2 creatures out on turn 2. Hopefully swipe through our opponent's first to play and beat in. That's kind of how we're going to have to hope to win this one. Unfortunately, going down to 5 cards in a deck that doesn't have any kind of way to draw back into it is going to suck. Okay, and we're against Burn, which is not a great matchup for our deck. Generally, if our opponent's smart, they will want to play a controlling style against us. They're going to want to start spot removing our creatures. And if they do that, we only have 2 creatures currently, so this is the kind of matchup where mulliganing down is going to really impact our ability to compete. But hey, we're going to play it out, see how we get on. I have won plenty of games on mulligans to 4 and 5 before, so we'll see maybe if we can get something going here. I mean, as far as like openings, that's not terrible. Burning Tree into Nest Invader. Thermo Alchemist, okay, I'm glad we saved our swipe anyway. Opponent not going to get in with their Lava Runner, presumably. Okay, and Riverbow is a nice draw for us as well. I guess the only question here... what we want to do is play Riverbower, leave up Regeneration and Savage Swipe. If they can go off with Thermo Alchemist, we almost definitely lose. So I think we have to Savage Swipe. We want to put Riverbow down for pressure, so I think we're going to have to get rid of our spawn token this turn. So let's Savage Swipe our opponent's Alchemist. Say goodbye to you, sir. Okay, attack for 6. I don't think our opponent is likely to block here. And then get down our Riverbower. Even if they can kill it by playing multiple burn spells, at least it eats up a large chunk of their hand. Okay, so cycle Forgotten Cave. It's fine. Rift Ball, okay. Okay, well that's good for us. Because now we have 3 activations for Riverbow's regeneration. Okay, putting down to 8 here. Probably should have played this land. I was thinking, in my head I was thinking let's fake like we have something here. But probably having that 4th Riverbow activation. Okay, so they're not actually attacking us, they're going straight for our face, so that's fine. So I don't think that it's potentially all that relevant. This might be Searing Blaze probably out, yeah, on our Burning Tree, that's fine. Makes that a 2-2, so they can actively block us now. Skewer the critics to our face. So it's interesting that our opponent's not going after our creatures. All that other than with Searing Blaze. They're just going straight for the kill. If I was my opponent here, well, I suppose actually they're going to struggle to actually remove Riverbower, so maybe they are better just to go for our face directly. So play that. Attack for 4. There's 2 cards in hand, so this is going to be super close when it comes to the end of it. Another land. opponent probably isn't going to block, or attack rather. Okay, so let's play Quirion Ranger. So we can play attack and defense now, which is nice for us. Attack for 4. Opponent has to block. Yeah, blocks our Nest Invader. Okay, no, let's not do that yet. Actually, no, they can only have 2 spells, so it doesn't actually matter. Hunger of the Howlpack are River Boa, so they should really struggle to kill that now. We want to make sure we have it for defense, because if they can play like 1 or 2 Lava Runners next turn, they can still potentially steal a win from us. So we need it on defense as well here. Hey! There you go, guys. We actually won a game. Hey, got there. Okay, so Burn's not actually a great matchup for us, but River Boa is a really, really good card in the matchup. Okay. So, what do we want in this matchup? Volt Scourge just gets removed very quickly in this matchup, so we're gonna put in the Young Wolf just because it's a, again, like a more resilient threat. It's going to take them 2 burn spells to deal with. Obviously, if they may very well board in some number of Electrickery. I think probably 2 is the correct number of Weather the Storm. What do we take out for Weather the Storm? Probably 1 Rancor, 1 Vines, I would say. Do we want to take up Vines? Probably not. It's our best way of protecting our creatures. 1 Hunger. Let's take out a Hunger. I think that's the best way to run it. I don't think we want more than 2 Weather the Storm here. I think that's probably enough. But hey, on a mulligan to 5, we got there, guys. And this is, yeah, this is not a bad actual 7. I'll take this. So our opponent, Riftbolt. Cycles Forgotten Cave, okay. Not the most explosive turn 1 play from our opponent. But that's okay. Ooh, Weather the Storm, okay. Young Wolf. And say go, Mr. Opponent. Or Miss Opponent. Okay, let's see what our opponent's got for us here. Curse of the Pierced Heart. So our opponent doesn't have the most explosive draw in the world. Always yield, just to make that a bit quicker. Okay, so I think probably Nest Invaders will play, because then whether or not we end up drawing a 3rd land, we can still actually Elephant Guide eventually. Okay, so Young Wolf, get in for 1. Nest Invader. Get a couple of bodies. What our opponent got for us here? Chain Lightning our face, sure. Scale the Critics our face, sure. Cthulhu Lava Runner. Are they gonna attack with their Lava Runner? They are indeed. Do we want to block? I think we do. We do actually now have a lot more cards in hand than they do. I think by removing a repeatable source of damage for them, we probably play better into the long game. Okay. So let's attack for 1. Play Skargan Pit Skulk. And then I think we just leave up Weather the Storm. Our opponent plays 2 or 3 cards here. Lava Runner. Okay. We won't block. Chain Lightning's our face. No, we won't play the 2 red. Okay. Weather the Storm. Then we can swipe down our opponent's Lava Runner. That's their only repeatable source of damage. They are going to nug us for 1 every turn with this curse. But I don't think that's necessarily the worst thing in the world. So let's Savage Swipe our opponent's Lava Runner. Don't have a bolt, which is nice. Let's Hunger up our Head Skulk as well. I think we'll leave our Young Wolf back just in case they do have another Lava Runner. We're getting in for 7 here. We're all in 15, they only have 1 card in hand. They're going to struggle to kill us quickly here. But I just think it's sensible to leave back at least 1 blocker. Okay, no plays from our opponent whatsoever. So we take our 1. If we draw a land, we probably Elephant Guide up our Sky and Pit Skulk. If we don't, which we don't, we'll attack for 6. And then realistically then, that leaves them on 5, so we'll have them on a 1-turn clock. We play 2 Nettle Sentinels, so they can't get in. Even if they play removal spell, get 2 Lava, they can't get in at our life total with a creature. So let's go Nettle Sentinel. And Nettle Sentinel. Always yield. And our opponent scoops it up. Hey, we got one, guys. Burn, actually not a great matchup for us. But we got there in the end. Our opponent had a super slow hand game 2. Whenever you see a turn 2 Curse of the Pierced Heart, you're generally pretty happy. Woo! We got there, guys. We got a win. I was trying to think we weren't going to get one in the league, but hey, we got there. And we're on to match 4.